Hello again. So the second question on the service member application asks, what have your personal education and or work experiences taught you about the relationship between food, health, education, and inequality? In my time at SUNY JCC as an environmental science student, I took a course titled Planet Earth, which was an interdisciplinary class taught by anthropology, biology, and communications professors. And we did a segment in the class focused around food justice and all that it encompasses. So I learned that there's a direct correlation between income, education, and the quality of food available to people. So if you come from a middle-class background with college-educated parents, the likelihood that you're going to be exposed to fresh fruits and vegetables or have them in the home is high. Whereas if you come from a lower income background, the likelihood that you will have poor nutrition or experience health issues such as obesity and diabetes are higher. So access definitely plays a huge role in this. If you come from a middle class family and you have a car, and you also live in a food desert, going to the grocery store isn't going to be as big an issue for you. Whereas if you come from a lower income family, perhaps you don't have a car, or there's not necessarily public transportation in your area, you might be more likely to go to 7-Eleven and lean towards those pre-made foods rather than taking a cab to go to the grocery store. Another one of the problems that stems from this is if people aren't getting to the grocery store, you have more food waste. One of our local grocery stores, Wegmans, has a program where they donate food that is expiring, whether it's pre-made or boxed or even produce, and taking it to the local soup kitchen for donation. It's a great program, but it doesn't solve the problems that we're facing. On another hand, you also have companies like Walmart that provide a lot of foods at reasonable costs to large numbers of people, but they're supporting our more industrial farmers rather than our small to mid-sized farmers, who may not be able to take the cut on those wholesale prices. So there's many issues at play. Another one of the big ones that I almost didn't mention is the racial inequality that comes into play. So these grocery stores, when they're being built, they're not being built in close proximity to mixed ethnic neighborhoods. And some of the people that are most likely to be in poverty are African Americans or Hispanic individuals. The rate of poverty amongst African Americans in the United States is currently at 22%, and the rates of Hispanic Americans is at 20%. That's much greater than the Caucasian American statistic, which is 9%. So again, many issues at play, and I think we have a long way to go before we truly bridge the gap between accessibility and the individuals who need these foods the most. Thank you for listening.